Bees, bees, bees. Don't need them. So much more comfortable, man. It's nice. It's loud. Oh, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. Legendary Princess. Hey, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Thanks for stopping by. Just out here practicing. Out of the saddle today. 16 more days till opening day here in PA for archery. Not a bad group shooting out of the saddle for the first time. How's it going, man? I'm from Pennsylvania, United States. Thank you all for joining. I'll be right back. Just gotta go down and get my arrows real quick. That was really good shooting. Wow, that was freaking. Yo, what's up, TJ? How's it going? Dude, that buck was nice, man. That was a nice buck. Heck yeah. I'd be happy to go after him. Dude, I honestly, man, I hope you get them. Oh, there you go, Caden. Cool, man. Any luck? Any luck? Seeing anything? Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Let's get back up in the saddle. Practice how you're gonna hunt, right? This is how I'm gonna hunt. So hopefully you guys can see the target. It's like right there somewhere. So that's where I'm shooting. Trying to get the target and me in the same picture. It's a little hard, but it's working. Love this Latitude saddle. It's a 2-panel. It sits like this, and then once you go to sit back, like you can stand like this the whole time, you're good. Once you want to sit back and like lounge a little bit, you pull this panel down like this and sit. It's beautiful. It's so comfy. So comfy. To be honest, I should have actually got my knee pads. I forgot my knee pads. Should have those. Crunch into the tree and shoot to be comfortable. We'll make it work. Only shooting at like, this is like 29 or so, 30 yards. A little high, little high, little high, little high, little high. How's everybody doing today? Pretty soon you'll be seeing me in all camouflage. 20, 30 feet in there, in the tree, maybe. All depend on where I'm at. I know this one spot I'm looking to hunt, I'll probably only be maybe 10 feet in the air, sitting in the saddle. So I won't be real high in the trees at one spot. Gotta make sure when you're shooting out of a saddle, it's easier if you're kind of in line with your shot. But it's always good to practice, like leaning away and stuff, because that can throw your shot way off when you're in a saddle shooting. Try to have your hips in line. Try to have it in a straight line if you can. I help you out a lot shooting. I'm shaky though, but I'm hitting right where I want to. I got acorns falling around all around me, man. Big red oak right next to me here. Actually, I'm sitting in a red oak. So now that I got this drop away, rest on the bow, dude, I have this bow tuned in real good now. Now I'm not doubting myself, Yeah, dude, we can do that. Going to squirrel in the morning. There you go, man. Good luck. Good luck. Outdoor fam, what's going on? You want to see something? Yeah, but when you're live, that's when the big boy will step out. That's when you want to be rolling. At least film it. Try to, anyway. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Bruce? How's it going, buddy? TJ's here, Caden, Alex. How y'all doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Just out here practicing out of the saddle today, so. I gotta go get my arrows. I'll be right back. Oh, hey, man, at least you're working, right? That sucks, man. I wish they had a thing that, like, you could turn on that, like, would read your chat for you, like in your earbud, you know what I mean? So instead of having to read it yourself, just like say, oh, Alex said this, and Caden said this, and Bruce said this, and da-da-da, you know what I mean? That way you could keep it. That'd be really cool. Yo, 16, what's going on, man? Howdy, howdy. Any moosey up there by you? The last time you and I talked, you're trying to go after a moose, or you had one close. Got busted by a jaw. Oh, man. You know what I mean? That'd be cool, though, with a phone. Like, they'd say, oh, automatic chat respond. Like, automatic voice chat respond. You know what I mean? You turn that on, and then it will, you know what I mean? It will say everybody that's chatting. If you have a good community like that, anyway, that'd just be cool, you know? Came it's in. Oh, he smelled you. Or got your ground scent or something. That sucks, man. I'm practicing out of the saddle today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can tag out on a doe the first day. I got high hopes. Where I picked to sit is there's a logging road, and there's like a clear cut up top. Or not a clear cut, it's basically a select cut, because they left some big trees and stuff up there, some big oaks, cherry and stuff like that up there. And below the logging road, they took it out completely, so it was like a shelter forest, basically. Now you walk through it and it's thick, man. The stem count's like, oh my god. Like, I walked through it like 2 weeks ago, and it was so ungodly thick, man. You couldn't see 10, 15 yards. That's how thick it was. even with the foliage, when it comes off, maybe 20 you'll be able to see. So there's a logging road, select cut up top, shelter cut down below that road. Well, there's 2 or 3 paths, heavy paths, that are going into the bottom corner of that cut there. Real heavy paths. And there's like 2 or 3 like finger drainages that come down. Well, they come over the tip of all 3 of those drainages into that cut. So that I want to say is like bedding in there, because it's thick. And it's, I don't know, maybe a 12-acre patch, maybe even bigger, of bedding. You know, it's completely clear cut. It's thick, and it borders that road. So it all depends on what wind I have the first day. I picked a tree out to sit in the first day, given on wind. If I have bad wind, then I have to take a long hike all the way around, which that's really gonna suck. But hey, yeah, depending on how the wind is, I could probably maybe take the logging road out to the other corner and sit. And if I have to sit in that opposite corner, I'm just gonna do a hanging hunt. Just walk in, do it blind, walk in blind, pick a tree. Basically, how I'm saying going blind is I'm gonna open up my Spartan Forge hunting app, zoom into the property I'm hunting, go to the bedding area I'm talking about, drop a pin where I think looks good, and walk to that pin, pick a tree, hike up the tree, and keep your fingers crossed that a monster or something walks out, because there's really, really, really good buck sign back there. And it's on top of it's on top and on the opposite side of the Ridge Mountain. There's an access road that allows you to get on top of the mountain. You could drive down past the bedding area, but then you'll blow everything out of there pretty much. So, and it's not used year round, so it's not like they're used to travel going through there. So I'm gonna park up on top, a couple 100 yards away, at least I'd say 400 or 500 yards. So to me, that's plenty enough distance. Get the hell away from me, damn bugs. Plenty enough distance to be able to get out, get my stuff on, walk down that road quietly, and hope to God that my wind's good, you know. The minute I get out of my truck, man, I'm gonna be dropping milkweed and see which way that wind's going along before I even get out of the truck. Check on my app how the wind's going. You gotta be smart, guys. You have to be smart. You have to play the wind. And most importantly, if you guys don't understand thermals, you gotta watch every video you can on thermals. It will help you tremendously, especially if you're hunting mountain country, big woods mountain country. It's gonna help you, I'm telling you. Thermals are tricky in the mountains. You can understand them a little bit better if you're out in farmland, because you ever driving down the road and you look up, you see hawks circling or birds or whatever circling like that? Well, what they are doing, and they're not flapping wings, they're just soaring, right? Well, what they're doing is they're riding thermal currents. So every time they go around, what's happening to them when they go around? Every time they're getting higher and higher and higher, and then they'll ride the current that's coming down. They'll get real low, and then they'll switch back over and ride that current going back up. The birds ride the thermal currents when they're flying. Watch a bird fly. If they're soaring in a circle like that, they're soaring in a circle for one reason: to find food but they're doing it only for one reason. Like, you know what I mean? It's because of the thermals. They're only capable to do that because of thermals. Thermal pull. Do your research, man. I'm telling you guys, ladies, kids, anybody out there, do your research on wind and thermals. It will tremendously help you a lot. I know it has helped me a lot. I'm still learning them. I still screw up. I get busted, and I go, how? And I'm like, damn thermals. You think you're good? No, carry milkweed with you. Milkweed will be your best friend. A lot of people use those shake puffers or whatever, with the powder, scentless powder. Well, when you do that, you can only see it go maybe 10 yards, maybe if you're lucky. And then it leaves, you can't see it no more. Well, when you drop like 4 or 5 strands of milkweed and you're watching that, dissipate going down, by you can see how the milkweed's going. You can see it drop, and all of a sudden the milkweed will go up, and it'll like swirl like this, and come back around, and it'll dive, and it'll come back up. You can watch. That's what your thermals. That's what your scent's doing. Whatever that milkweed's doing, that's what your scent's doing. Like right now, the wind's smacking me in the face. I'm on top of this ridge though. I'm on top of a ridge on a mountain. So when my wind's going out, it's hitting a certain point, and then it's diving and swirling like this. So deer, a buck can scent check you from hundreds of yards away. And he'll know you're there before you even think he's even around. Especially if it's a mature buck. See another groundhog. I ended my live, what was it, last Sunday or whatever I was live. I was putting everything in the house, my tripod, took the bow in, and as I was coming inside from getting my bow, groundhog tore out from underneath my porch. I was like, oh. So I see one right now. So I ran in and I got my bow, I knocked an arrow. It was sitting at the corner of my shed right down here. Right down my butt there. It was on the opposite side. I'm like, I got this. It was probably like maybe 20 yard shot. My son goes, Dad, you really gonna get him? I said, I'm gonna nail him. I said, I got the bow, I think, tuned in pretty good. I said, to wherever this pin lands, that's where it's gonna get hit. And pull back, whack, nailed it right away. It was dead on contact. It hit him right in the head. So the bow is good. That boosted my confidence a lot, man. You're shooting a groundhog with a bow. Pretty good, especially at 20 yards. Sorry guys, I'm really not paying attention to the chat. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all, really do. Thank you. Hey Cindy, hope you're still here. There's wifey. Damn flies, get off of me. Outdoor fam, Caden's still here. What's going on? 16, smaller. Oh, okay, the bear. What's up, Travis? Got some good land up in Michigan, huh? Good to know, buddy. can't shoot up that way anyway because there's a house right up there. But he comes out in my yard, he's gonna get it. Ooh, I jumped a little bit on that one. Nice, dude. Good luck, man. I still gotta wait until the 4th of October, so. I mean, I could go if I had red tags and stuff like that, but I choose to wait, you know. Traditionally. Sounds like somebody's tearing something apart behind my shed. There's no doubt. Dude, I don't understand where all these flies are coming from. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Stay calm. What's going on? Oh, I was shooting out of my saddle. Yeah. Nah, man. No. I just practice at this height, man. I can go up a few more feet if I wanted to. Just as long as you're suspended off the ground a few feet and you're in the saddle, in the positions that you're gonna shoot, and you're practicing, that's all that matters. Then you do good. Then you know how it's gonna be, you know, when time comes to take your shot at the big buck. Like I said, acorns are dropping. I think it's like something coming, and I'm like, oh, and there's nothing there, and it's just acorns falling. Go and get my arrows. Be right back. Oh yeah, dude, the squirrels are everywhere up here now. Should be out here picking them off one by one, but it's squirrel season up by me, so that opened up a few weeks ago. No, sorry, it opened up last week, I think. The 13th, I think it was, that opened. Rivers Recur, what's up? What's going on, Al? Damn things. Al, who else is here? Backwoods too. Hey there. How's it going, everybody? It's far. Got the phone set up far away so you guys can get everything in the shot and stuff. So practicing out of the saddle today. Finally got this bow dialed in pretty darn good, so. Yo, Al, that was an awesome video you posted, man. Awesome editing, dude. I wish I could edit crap like that. It'd be awesome if I could, dude. It'd be great. What do you, well, I'll ask you this, but then you can private message me the answer. What do you use? What do you use a specific app to edit? Like, do you use like One Shot or CapCut or, what do you use? Oh, and guys, if you set your platform up just right, you can actually stand up straight in this without leaning back to actually shoot your bow too, like how I am right now. Oh, okay. My problem is, dude, is just I'm scared to hit buttons and goof up and then have to start over. That's my problem. When I'm in the middle of editing something and I goof up something and like I can't fix it and then I have to start over, I get frustrated, mad. I'm like, like whatever. That's my problem though. So. if I can let it fly and keep my hand up and watch that arrow whap right into a deer, especially at like 30 yards and under, that'd be, oh, it's gonna be great, man. You hear that whack at the end? Center punch that pump station, boys. Yeah. Lights out outdoors. What's going on? Aw, good luck, man. See anything? Black Trapper, what's going on, man? How's it going? How's it going? Nice, dude. There you go. XOP. Cool. I'm running the Latitude 2-panel saddle. The Trophy Line EDP platform. I also have a Trophy Line saddle. I forget the name of it. Yeah, I forget the name of it. It is a Trophy Line saddle. I have the Trophy Line Mission platform also. I have an XOP platform in there. Yeah, but I'm running the Latitude Method 2 Trophy Line EDP. Unfortunately, I'm running the Bear Species XT this year because the Hoyt limb kind of splintered on me, so I'm in the middle of working on that, so we'll get that fixed. But yeah, and anyway, if any of you guys are in the state of Pennsylvania and are willing to travel a little bit, and there is what they have, a bow hunter festival. It's up in Sullivan County at the fairgrounds up there. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be there Saturday, walking around, hanging out, getting to meet people, and they have a guest speaker and stuff up there, so I'm definitely going to watch that. It's basically the main reason why I'm going to watch that, because they have a guest speaker, Johnny Stewart, up there. He's like a deer hunter legend here in Pennsylvania. Awesome guy. Knows his stuff about deer hunting, so I want to go and pick his brain. So yeah, I like Penn State. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, but I'm going to the Bow Hunter Festival this coming weekend, so if you're in the area or wanting to stop up there, I'll be there Saturday and maybe see you there. But yeah, I'm going up there, walk around, and maybe I can find some limbs up there for my bow. I highly doubt it, but the bow shop that I go to a lot and have been going to, he's one of the vendors up there, so I'll be stopping up there to say hi, what's up to him too. So that'd be pretty cool to go up there and hang out. And damn, that's pretty good, dude. It's big. Yeah, that's a big deer. Yeah, I agree with Rivers and Recurs, man. Just with that XOP platform, just be careful with it. It works. Does work. Just some stuff on it seems a little janky sometimes. I don't know. Just be careful. That's all. Make sure you run over your, look over your gear and stuff before you're hiking it up in the woods and setting it up in a tree and stuff. Man. Make sure you go over all your cinch straps or your daisy chains or whatever you're using to attach your sticks or your platform to the tree. Make sure you look it over real good. Please be careful. Honestly, that the most dangerous part of saddle hunting is climbing up the tree and coming down. Although you have 3 points of contact at all times when you're climbing up and down the tree. So, and then you're tied in with your tether or lineman rope, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I wanted to get into saddle hunting. So I went out and I bought the it's the Trophy Line Big Rig Saddle Kit. So I think it came with the case pack, I think. The saddle, the sticks, the mission platform. I got the knee pads. And then I turned around and I got the plateau pack. And then I turned around and I bought the EDP platform because it was smaller and lighter. And then my brother-in-law, he bought the Latitude saddle, and I tried that on and climbed up with it, and I was like, wow, this is comfortable. And he's like, you want one? I was like, yeah, I would love to have one. He's like, all right, man, so I'll get you one for Christmas. I was like, oh, what? A week later, I was at my doorstep with the Latitude box saddle. Here you go, man. It's what I'm using this year is the Latitude Method 2 two-panel saddle, and man, it is comfortable. Oh my God! If you want to get into saddle hunting, look into Latitude for sure. Trophy Line is really good also. I'd recommend you to look into them too. So those are my two top brands in the saddle hunting: is Trophy Line and Latitude. Those are my two top brands if you're looking into getting saddle hunting. They're a little pricey, especially Trophy Line, but the products are well worth it. They're made right here in the United States. Yeah, you can't ask for anything better. And they're outstanding people, honestly. The guys at Trophy Line are cool, awesome people, cool. Same with the guys at Latitude, awesome, cool people. The customer service is great. So, but yeah, definitely look into them if you're getting into saddle hunting. What's up, little boys? It's a bad name to have, especially on YouTube. Gotta practice, knees in, however, which way. Can't really, if I'm like this, I want to be more in line with the tree, I guess. Can I get away with it? Oh yeah, just barely. I punched the trigger bad on that one. Sorry, guys. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Trapper. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Really do. And honestly, I'm not out here to try to spread, BS about the hunting industry, about like scent control and food plot this and food plot that and blah blah blah. I really don't want to shoot a managed deer, you know. I want to shoot like a free-ranged, acorn fed, corn fed, browse fed, big mountain deer, Um, I'm gonna tell you whatever I know, whatever my knowledge is. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm not gonna try to, bribe up something and be like, yeah. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. You gotta do this. And it's like blowing smoke up somebody's ass. You know what I mean? No, I'm not about that. Um, whatever knowledge I have about deer hunting, I'm gonna share to you guys. And if you use it and if it can help you, awesome. If not, hey man, maybe you can pass it on to somebody else, and it would help the next person. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not out here to bullshit you. So I am trying to better my hunting skills at the same time I'm sharing them with you guys. So you and I are learning at the same time, mostly. Uh, I do know some stuff about thermals. I know my stuff about wind. I know my stuff about bedding and travel and pinch points and saddles and stuff like that. I got to hone my skills in better with those. Definitely. But if you like that stuff about hunting and fishing, then this is definitely a channel for you. So hit the subscribe button. Definitely see more videos coming. Long form videos and me going live. I don't know how much I'm gonna go live during hunting season. That's the only like hard part about like trying to uh, catch stuff on film versus like going live, because if I go live, like I can't get the kill shot on camera, because like that you can't film that live. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have a GoPro going, I'm gonna have my phone going. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So stick around, guys. We can all learn together. If you have questions about how high to sit in a tree, or what broadheads to use, what I use, mechanical versus fixed, or what camouflage, or what I think you should set up on in early season versus late season, or in rut. Um, what do I think deer eat? Whatever. If I have the answer, I'll answer it. Whoa, what's up, Alaska? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. How you been, man? Any luck moose hunting? Yeah. It's you want to go live, but then you can't, because I mean you can. You just got to make sure you turn the camera away from that. You can't catch that on film, or anything. So that stinks. And that's what most of the people watch for, is that, you know, that kill shot, you know. I guess that's what you have to have other camera angles for, I guess. But nice, Alaska. Awesome, dude. Good luck, buddy. Shoot a big one. That's awesome, dude. Moose camp for a week. That's great. That's awesome. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Go and get my arrows again. Give me a minute. Yeah, man. Good luck, Alaska. That'd be awesome, man. You get a big moose. You guys might have to forgive. What time is it? Oh, no. I was gonna say, might have to forgive me. I might have to go say hi to my daughter. She's getting home from school, but she's not home yet. What's going on, Caden? Thanks for coming back, buddy. Appreciate you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Bow torqued on that one bad. String slapped my forearm a little bit. Practice, 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 fellas. Practice. Aim small, miss small. Well, unfortunately, I'm shooting the Bear Species XT this year because I usually shoot a Hoyt Venom 30-inch axle, 60-pound draw, 420 grain arrow. But I was out practicing 3 weeks ago probably now, and I was out practicing with the Hoyt, and I came back full draw, and dink, a piece of the limb split on me. So that put that out of commission. So thanks to my community, gathered up a couple bucks, went, bought this Bear, and that's what I'll be shooting a deer with this year. So that's what I'm hunting with. So it's not my Hoyt, but hey, it will get the job done. Bad news is, oh yeah, nice. Yeah, my the Hoyt that I have is a 2022 model. The Bear I have is a 2025 model. But anyway, the bad news is the guy, but the bow shop that I bought my bow from, he swore the bow was brand new when I bought it. I'm like, nah, man, I'm telling you it was used. He's like, nah, I'm telling you it was brand new, brand new. I'm like, I don't think so, man. I was like, I'll go home and I'll register it anyway. He's like, all right. Came home, registered it, put the serial number in, hit submit. Bing, red flag. The serial number that you have put in has already been used. Shit. So I went, well, there goes that warranty work. Then I went, well, if he knows the original owner that bought the bow, there may be a chance that he could say, hey, he could call Hoyt and be like, hey, I have such and such here. He has such and such bow. Limbs, he needs new limbs. This is a serial number, and then they could go in the system and go, oh, yep, warranted, all right, We'll have them out for you in a week. That'd be awesome, because then I would have to just pay the install. But I have a feeling that I'm going to have to pay brand new, whatever the limbs cost, which is probably like $300. That's what I've been hearing from everybody. It's like anywhere from like $250 to $300. So, but I'm hoping to find out when I go to the bow festival to talk to my bow shop, the bow dealer, and find out what the cost would be. So I should have actually went there today on my day off, but me and the wife had stuff to do, some running around to do. Went out for breakfast and stuff again. Found even a cheaper spot for breakfast. The other day we went out for breakfast. It was $35 plus $5 tip for us. So to me that's expensive for breakfast. This morning we went for breakfast, different spot. Only spent $23, which that's to me a little bit more reasonable. But anyway, back to shooting the bow and talking about hunting. Thank you all for stopping by today. Appreciate you all. Thank you for hitting the like button. Appreciate that also. The more likes, the better. Yeah, guys, we got 16 more days until the statewide season opens in Pennsylvania here, man. I can't wait. 16 more days. Oh, be here before you know it, but it's gonna seem like it's gonna take forever. Cannot wait to wake up and rush around and drink a cup of coffee, maybe eat a little something for breakfast, and then go out, get all my hunting stuff ready, and hop in the truck and, you know, drive freaking 30 minutes, 40 minutes to the hunting spot, and then hike back up into the hunting spot and get settled into your tree, and then listen and watch the woods wake up in the morning. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Ooh, that was a flyer. I really did something wrong with that one. What's going on? I'm opening my chat and refresh. Everything stopped. Everybody still here? Chat disappeared. Something in my shoe. All I do know is that this weather better do a change in 16 days, because this 80-degree crap is it's not gonna cut it. Nope. Sorry. Not gonna happen. That's too far. break from the saddle. Take this off. You guys, check it out. Latitude, baby. Yeah, I'm shooting a 350. .350 Victory RIP arrows. Oh, they do that. That little difference could be a lot, man. You should stiffen up the spine so you don't have this. You have this. Very little. You don't want this coming off the bow. No. You sure, man? That seems like a lot. That seems like a really big difference. I mean, that's crazy though. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have the money to go out and buy new arrows for the bear setup, so I literally took the arrows that I was using for my Hoyt and right on over. I have it sighted in for exactly the same arrow setup. So, and my arrows are 420 grains all together. That's arrow, insert, tip, everything. 420 grains. The thing is, I'm feeling so confident this year. And I'm feeling confident in my shooting abilities. I'll say it that way. I've been like deadly. Been deadly with the Hoyt. Deadly accurate. Now I got this bear all tuned in and stuff. I'm deadly accurate with that now. And honestly, dude, I would keep all those arrows, and I would go out to 20 yards or 15. I'd shoot the 340 spine, and then I'd take the 350 spine. I'd shoot that. Gotta make sure they're all the same weight though. Like you gotta make sure they're the same weight. Like you could be that 340 spine could only be 350 grains or 450 grains, and then that 350 spine could probably be only 500 grains or something. So it could be a heavier arrow. It all depends. You gotta weigh them. Gotta make sure you're shooting the same weight. Just because it's a spine, that doesn't mean that's the weight. That's the stiffness of the arrow. This, you know what I mean? 350 is the bending, how the shaft of the arrow bends, how stiff it is. You don't want it too stiff, but then you don't want it to be wobbling coming down at the target or the animal. You want it to do it maybe a little bit and then it to straighten out, But it does this off the line when you release it. So stiffer of the spine, better. Sometimes lighter the spine, better. It all depends on how much your bow, how much draw weight you are, what your draw length is. But weigh your arrows. Get a little scale. Put your practice tip on there or your broad tip on there. Put your arrow on there. Even it up. Let it go and weigh it. See how much that weighs. And then take your other spined arrow and do the same. All right, 400 on the dot. Okay. So then what's the 340 weigh? It might even be the same. All depends. But something's not right there. If you're shooting at dirt with one arrow, then the other arrow you're shooting at the target, something's not right. Could be you dropping your bow, or punching the trigger, or something's goofy. Something's goofy. Maybe we can figure it out, man. Maybe. Something's goofy, yo. Give me 1 second, guys. Like a minute or two. I want to go in and get something to drink. It's like 80 degrees out at my house. It's crazy. That hunting season's 16 days away, and it's 80 degrees. It's got to change. It's got to get colder. All right, I'm back. Well, yeah, man. What you gotta weigh that 340 spine. You gotta weigh it. See how much it weighs, man. Could be a big difference. Hey, how's it going? just gonna call you JJ. JJ. Oh, I'm shooting good. I'm shooting real good today. After I put the drop away rest on it, and then I had to take the sight and push it over a little bit more, and man, I'm shooting on now. I'm only shooting at 30 yards, so again, the middle of my yard is baking in the sun. I'm not about to stand out in the sun and sweat my butt off. So the shade it is. All right. I'm deadly. I've been holding the groups within a 3-inch circle, pretty much. I might have one arrow that flies out a little bit, but basically holding groups within 3 inches. That's at 30 yards, it's at 40 yards. I was getting frustrated there because I kept shooting to the right and I just couldn't understand why. I was like, what? How can one or a few times me sending it right down the pipe, hitting dead smack in the middle, and then the rest of the time I'm shooting to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. How? So I got fed up with it and I was like, screw it. I'm pushing my sight over, see if it's the sight, because I was doing the same anchor point, and then if I would shoot right, I'd be like, all right, maybe my anchor was wrong. I'd switch that. Nope. Move the sight. Sure as shit, it was a sight. Sorry for the curse. Sorry. I'm practice tip. Yeah. I do shoot broadhead. I have shot broadhead with this bow already, and it's like right on. So I don't have to worry about that. And I'm shooting Muzzy broadheads this year too. Again. I think that one got away on me a little bit. Yeah, 100 grain. The original Muzzy torque tip, the green Muzzies with the green shank and the Torx tip. It's the ones I use. I don't have any complaints about them. I've killed so many deer with these broadheads. Yeah, you got to replace the freaking blades, but whatever. I would like to upgrade the tooth of the arrow, but they just seem so damn tiny unless you get the XL blades. All I know, every time I shoot a deer with a Muzzy, it leaves a hole in them like this. Exit, entrance, hole like this. Awesome blood trail. So, unfortunately, I'm rocking a Bear Species XT this year. I was out practicing a couple weeks ago, and the limb on my Hoyt split. So, but yeah, I usually shoot a Hoyt Venom 30-inch axle, 60-pound draw. Yeah, it was a heartbreaker. So this is my backup bow for the season. So, outdoor fam, what's up, man? Muzzy Broadhead. To me, they're the original ones because it's whatever, but they're the Muzzy 100 grain, 3-blade, it's the green shanked broadheads with the Torx tip on them, or Torex tip or something. It's the bone crusher tip, as I call them. You hit bone with that tip, you are shattering whatever bone you hit with it, pretty much. They make good ones for crossbows too. My son shot a deer with a Torx tip last year, or Torex Muzzy broadhead, and he demolished that deer's front shoulder with it. But yeah, I've been using Muzzy broadheads since, oh my god, I think I ran Thunderheads 1 year, and after that I switched to Muzzy. So, and that was when I was 13 years old, 14 years old. I switched to Muzzy broadheads, and I've been running them ever since. Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you do gotta replace the blades and stuff on them sometimes. But hey, man, if you have the extra money, go out and buy a broadhead that you could resharpen. Doesn't matter. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what broadhead to run or what not to run. I'm just gonna give you my opinion and my preference on what to use and what not to use. You want a broadhead that's gonna penetrate and do damage? Get a fixed blade. Don't get a mechanical. I understand mechanical is this, they do this, penetration this. I get it. A lot of shit, a lot of stuff has to open up on contact there, and it slows it down to me, you know. But to each their own, you know what I mean. Whatever. All I know is that my best friend growing up, archery, really heavy in archery hunting. He shot mechanical broadheads, mini blasters, or whatever the hell they were at the time, or wasps or something. He shot those. I shot Muzzies. He shot deer, could never find them. I shot deer, found every one of them. So you tell me. And his dad used the same broadheads, and his dad had the same problem. Every time they would shoot deer, they could never find them. Or they'd track them and 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 track them. Every time I shot a deer, it's either deer went down within sight or within 100 yards. So I choose to stick with Muzzies. I had in-person experience, people using mechanicals, seen it, witnessed it for years. I just prefer fixed blade. Oh shit, right here's a deer. I thought I heard something walking. very tempting. You get that, guys? I'm out here practicing. It's a yearling. It literally just lost not that long ago. No, not yet, man. I want to say that's a little button buck. He has buttons on the top of his head. Just barely make him out. See him? The little buttons? He's a little button buck. How do you like this, guys? I'm out here target practicing, and I have this deer come walking in my backyard. Pretty cool, huh? I can tell he's a young deer, though. It's freaking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, I hear my little girl. She's home from school. Uh-oh. Somebody's not happy. It's pretty cool. I'm still standing there. It's crazy. Yeah. It was a pretty good one, too. Looks like he's going after the veggies that I threw out earlier. It's crazy. Victory, RIP arrows. 350 spine. deer's getting closer to me. You hear him crunching on the acorns. Just weird that he's up walking around. He's a young buck though. It's just he's a couple months old. Kind of hoping another one would show up, but he's probably gonna go back right here in bed. Cause that's what they usually do. Well, I'm gonna get out of here because my daughter just got home, so she's in there freaking out. She wants me, so I'm gonna end the live. Thank you all for stopping by today. Y'all stay safe. Good luck. Do me a favor. Leave some for me out there. See you next time. Later, guys.